Yes, y'all. It is time for a little Thursday night Star Trek Online. I am excited. Oh man, I have been very patiently, I might add, not playing this because I'm really excited about continuing this quest line here. All I've done is I changed some of the phasers around on the Ipswich, so I haven't really changed very much on it. We're ready to jump right back into the Borg advance here, and let me see if we can just hail them, or let's recover this. Oh, okay, all right. Hey, slow your roll, pal. I'm working on it. Set a course. Let's transport. Let's get there fast. I want to get things going. I'm excited because the last time we squared off against the Borg, I mean, man, I don't want to, like, you know, sound like I'm a little too excited about myself, but we wiped the floor with them. So I'm sort of hoping, you know, we have another little meeting with them. Dax, good evening, my friend. It's good to see ya. Omicron Kappa 2 is the home of a Federation colony with approximately 22,000 residents. All right, that's a lot. Omicron Kappa 2 has been largely assimilated by the Borg. Oh, that's no good. And they are using the planet as a hub for their ships in the area. They're sure to be aware of our presence. However, we're picking up an emergency signal. Not an energy signal. An emergency signal from the surface. That may mean the research team has not been assimilated. If we want to send an away team down to find the research team, the first thing we have to do is engage the Borg patrols and find a safe location for our orbit. All right, we'll do that. I do want to double check one thing really quick. I want to make sure that I set the voice back on. I didn't. Okay, let's get this set back up because I want to be able to hear anything that's voiced, obviously. Okay. Will I see some probes? Give me full thrusters. Tavrel, ready tachyon beams. Lock the nearest Borg probe. Engage as soon as we're in range. That other one is within range. Engage, ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. Phasers fire at will. Target the next probe. Overload beams. Phasers fire at will. One more volley ought to do it for them. And target the last remaining one. Fire phasers. Engage tachyon beam. Ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. Ew, what'd we get? Loot. A lockbox. Oh, we were gonna open a lockbox last time and I didn't. I forgot about that. All right, we're gonna do it this time. Dax is going all right. You know what? I'm a big fan of Thursdays. Thursdays are pre-Fridays, and I like that. I like that a lot. Cut thrusters and scan this. I have been told that I am going to need mats for crafting. So I will go ahead and make sure I get those. Ooh, Borg sphere. Well, that is a different kettle of fish. Give me full impulse, ready tachyon beams. Cut to thrusters, ready high yield torpedoes, engage tachyon beams. Wow. Overload beams, fire torpedoes. Why am I getting this red from the top and bottom? What's up with that? Emergency power to shields. Overload beams. Let's finish this guy off. Okay. What can we take here? Tetrion turret marked. That's not gonna be something I'm gonna use. Okay, let's take our time getting over there. I want the hull at full and the shields at full by the time we get over there. I'm being boarded. That's what that means. That's terrifying. Okay, that's good to know. I'm glad you said that. I had no idea. Ready, tachyon beam. Engage in when we're in range. Ready, high yield torpedoes. Overload beam. Fire. Fire torpedoes. Fire torpedoes. Well, I don't quite need emergency power to shields yet. Overload beams. There. He's done for. Loot the bodies. Major components. Okay. That you're gonna have to move. All right, so that red from the top and bottom means I'm being boarded. Is there anything I can do to stop that, or do I just kind of have to ride the storm out? Or is there anything I need to do? There are no additional patrols on our sensors, sir, but we are detecting a high concentration of Borg on the planet's surface. We are also picking up the energy signatures of a large data node, which means the Borg have connected the entire planet to the collective. No. Oh my gosh. This cat, I tell you. Oh boy. All right. Starfleet believes that the research team can be saved, and that they may have the information we need to formulate a treatment that can save multitudes from the Borg nanovirus. The away team is ready to leave on your command. Yeah, away team transporter room. Let's go to Omicron Kappa 2. You should use emergency power to weapons when you're not using emergency power to shields. Okay. So I should lean a lot heavier on emergency power to weapons then. Does it affect the emergency power to shields cooldown? Like if I am using emergency power to weapons, is it possible to flip it over if things get hairy to emergency power to shields? It's on a shared cooldown of 15 seconds. Okay. All right, that's helpful. I'm going to keep that in mind. Sir, sensors are detecting numerous Borg life signs and a few non-Borg life signs ahead. Recommend we proceed with caution. Acknowledge. Stay alert. All right, everybody. That. Frequency remodulation. Oh, yes. Okay, that's right. I am trying to remember. 7 is the turret, I think. There we go. What the hell? Wow, I had the wrong weapon out. That's better. I was like, look, Tarogar, and just barreling on in there. That was pretty good. I like it.
Thank you. Your arrival could not have been more timely. My fellow researchers are still at our camp and require your assistance. There are Borg in the area.
Stay behind us. We'll handle the Borg. Let's bring the volume up on the voice acting. I would like to hear them a little more. Let's see. Voice volume is the third from the bottom, so it's this one. Let's put it at 55. That'll be good.
Enemy targets on sensors.
All right. Way to go, team. Melee's quite useful against the Borg. They don't adapt to getting stabbed. That's interesting. All right. I will perhaps use my S word against them then. All right, there's the camp. Stay frosty, everyone. Try not to get hit in the head with a rock. Let's run for shelter here. Sir, sensors are detecting numerous Borg life signs headed this way. Recommend we prepare to defend the area. Acknowledge. Stay alert. All right, everybody okay? I think everybody is okay. Loot the bodies. Captain, we're receiving a request for transport from some scientists on the surface. Beam them up. I'm a little concerned about that, but do it anyway. Medium hypo. That's not bad. All right, talk to the head researcher.
Thanks for the rescue. My name is Dr. Eric Cooper. My team and I were researching the Borg nanovirus. It's fascinating. The Borg have been using it to assimilate entire planets.
Dax says, don't worry, those are TOS rocks. They're made of foam.
Anyway, during the course of our research,
that's right.
The nanovirus
They could bonk Kirk on the head and he'd be fine.
The nanovirus activated and assimilated enough equipment to signal the collective.
Okay, Dr. Cooper, I gotta admit, Dax and I were making jokes about rocks, so I missed some of what you had to say. I need to read it real quick. Course for research, nanovirus containment failed. Activated and assimilated. Wow. Maybe you guys ought to be a little bit more careful. And that's sort of what I think. Alright.
We cannot allow the Borg to continue using this nanovirus. I think we have enough data to formulate a counteragent, but we'll need to recover it from the area that's already assimilated. That's why I stayed behind. I can get you inside the compound, but then it will be up to you to recover the data. Can I count on your assistance?
There's too much at stake to refuse. That's hero talk right there.
I'm in your debt, as is the entire Alpha Quadrant. Lead the way to the force field.
All right, stay close, Cooper. Where did you come from? She just beam in behind us? What's up with that? Ratamba stew. Gross. Wow, my clever little, defense here is not doing a whole lot of anything. I picked up a triple. Oh, and all they dropped is a lockbox? Man. And my inventory is filthy with lockboxes. We are gonna open one today. I forgot last time. Today we're gonna open a lockbox. I don't know that it's gonna do much. These guys here are totally going to wake up. So are these. I can just guarantee it. I guarantee it's going to happen. Now it's those guys over there. Yep, sure enough. Is that all of them? I think it might be 2 lockboxes. A Safe Galaxy lockbox, and just in case we weren't sure, a Safe Galaxy lockbox. That's awesome. All right, Dr. Cooper, what's going on here? Why isn't this door open?
I've overridden the force fields, but the Borg detected the intrusion into their systems.
That's fine.
They'll know you're coming. Head into the facility and locate the central data node. We don't have time to search for the right files, so simply transfer all the information to your ship's computer and hold off the Borg until the transfer is complete.
I am not a fan of this plan.
I'd probably just get in your way.
All right, drop the force fields, then get out of sight. We'll get the data. Those guys are absolutely waking up. Or maybe not. I would have expected them to be up by now. I just wanted to go over here and loot this thing. There we go. Got our duranium. You guys just stay asleep. No reason to wake up and, you know, bother yourselves. You just, you know, just chill out. Just relax. I did the little thing where I remodulated the frequency on my phaser rifle. Well, actually, I think it's a disruptor rifle that I'm using. But I don't know if I needed to do that, but I did it anyway. What are these? Initiate data transfer. Receiving data now, transfer. The Borg have put up a force field around the area. That's fantastic. Oh, look at that. That was awesome. Let's do it. I want to do that again. Okay. Maybe I need to have my gun again. let's get that turret, the shield generator up too. What did we get? Medium hypo. That's all right. All right. Stay frosty, everybody. This has to be almost over. There we go. That's good teamwork right there. Oh, it says exit the facility. Are we done? Can we leave? And let's grab this, but... personal shield Mark 6. That's not especially impressive. Orbital strike inbound. Whoa, look at that. All right, everybody okay? Kolas, stay here in the Druid Hill for a little bit. Get yourself taken care of. What'd we get? No, I'm not gonna get a taunt, essentially. All right, let's take a look at the map. All right, so that's where we're going, but...
Enemy targets on sensor.
it does look like there might be other guys on the way. One more orbital strike headed your way. Is it? What is that thing? Oh! That's species 8472. It is schooling these Borg. I mean, I'm kind of...
I need you back here. Undine troops are beating down.
I'm content
on the
to...
board, but they'll find me soon.
Well, where are you? Take a quick look at the map. He's way the F over there. All right, look, let's let them fight themselves. They can fight each other.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Is everybody down there fighting them? You complete dorks. Don't fight the Undine. Oh my goodness. We could just run away from them. Ow. I mean, I probably should have done this a long time ago. It's a little too late, I think, but what do we get? No, that's kind of crap. A lockbox. That's good. I wanted to have more of those. I have them set to fire at everything. Okay. Is there a way I can set them so they will only fire at things that, like, I'm firing at, or things that attack us? I Because I would rather have them just fire at things that attack us. I guess I probably have them set for that. Group commands above their profiles, individuals to the left of each. Alright, so let's see what... that sets a rally point based off your current target. Alright. Crew will perform attack actions normally. Switches all crew to a passive mode. I don't think I want them to be passive. I think I want them on... that for now. But it's good to know that I could set them on passive if I needed to. And now I know how to do that. All right, Dr. Eric Cooper. We valiantly fought our way through the Undine and the Borg.
It looked like the Borg just abducted that Undine. But that's pointless. Undine can't be assimilated. Unless... the Borg must believe they have found a way to assimilate the Undine. We have to stop them. There's probably too much interference to transport, but there are some pattern enhancers nearby. Those should help us get back to your ship.
All right, follow us. I see pattern enhancers. The standard little triangular shape. Yes, Ipswich, 6 to beam up. I'm assuming what's-his-name is coming with us. Well, maybe he's not. He likes it here. Captain, the Borg sphere is escaping with the Undine captive. If they're able to return it to the collective and assimilate it, just imagine what they can do with Undine drones. It looks like the sphere is being pursued by an Undine ship. By in a pursuit course. Well, help the Undine out a little bit. Max impulse. Target the sphere. Here we go. Yikes. Wow. They Death Starred that planet. The Borg sphere has gone to warp, sir, followed by an Undine ship. I was able to isolate their warp signature. We should be able to follow their trail. We should report back to Starfleet and then follow them. I never imagined the Undine would destroy an entire world to prevent the spread of the Borg. Many lives were lost here today, Captain, but even more were saved. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. Track that warp signal. Okay. Oh, here we are. You've recovered much of the data related to the counteragent to the Borg nanovirus, and with the planet now destroyed, hopefully the Borg did not have an opportunity to adapt to it. The Borg will adapt in time, of course. We must stay one step ahead of them. So a bunch of experience, bunch of expertise, some dilithium. Let's see. What kind of armor do I have? I think the armor that I've got is pretty darn good. So this is gonna be her armor. So let's see, what sort of armor do we want for Flores? The energy dampening one, oh my gosh. I think the polyalloy weave armor is the one to go with. Good, look at that. That's crazy. All right, we'll take it.
Congratulations, Commander.
Level 28. Oh, it's all coming down to it. Almost level 30. Let's purchase space skills real quick, because I know exactly which one we're getting. Getting the shield hardness one. Purchase. All right. Let's slap that new armor on Lieutenant Commander Flores. So she has physical augmentation 6 now. Oh, her armor is better. Maybe I was looking at her shield. I think I might have been. All right, so it is actually going to be Lieutenant Kolas who gets it. Well, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. There we go. How about that? People said I didn't like you. All right, stay safe out there. We will do that. Go to Jupiter Station. Commander, the Undine vessel you were tracking from the Omicron Kappa 2 system has been sighted near NGC 4447. Borg ships have also been detected in this area. While there are no populated systems in danger there, we still need to know why the Borg and the Undine have escalated their conflict now. Go find the Borg sphere that took the Undine from Omicron Kappa 2. The answers we need will be there. Oh boy, that sounds like that is going to be something else. What do we get here? A Borg prosthetic. It's a ground weapon, okay. Borg shield nurture. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, we'll take it. Yeah! Isn't that exciting? In 2 levels, I will officially be Captain Hammer. But then I guess only 10 levels of that, and I have to be Admiral Hammer. Okay, let's transwarp, because I'm lazy. A deep space encounter. All right, well, we'll begin it, but on the way out, we're gonna do that deep space encounter, just for kicks. Captain, I'm detecting the wreckage of an Undine ship. It could be the vessel following the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner on Omicron Kappa 2. We must stop the sphere before it can return to the collective fleet. Any information the Borg could learn from the prisoner could upset the balance of power. All right, scan the debris. Turn the headlight on. Confirmed, sir. This wreckage matches the energy signature of the Undine vessel that followed the Borg sphere that captured the Undine prisoner on Omicron Kappa 2. It appears to have been destroyed recently. We must be very close. Well, yeah, there's a Borg sphere dead ahead. Sir, sensors detecting a Borg sphere dead ahead. Emission signatures indicate this is the same sphere that we've been pursuing. All right. Give me max thrusters. Let's do this thing. Okay, so I want to do emergency power to weapons. All right, it lasts for 30 seconds. That's pretty cool. We'll kick that off before we start fighting. All right. Emergency power to weapons. Ready tachyon beam. Engage tachyon beam. Load high yield torpedoes. Fire. Overload beams. Phasers fire at will. I think he said detecting Borg reinforcements. Yeah. Well, come about. Let's go see exactly what kind of reinforcements we're talking about. Max impulse. Cut to thrusters. Target that cube. Holy cow. Well then. That's some serious reinforcements there. Emergency powered weapons. Ready tachyon beam. Overload high yield torpedoes. Engage tachyon beam. Overload beam weapons. Phasers fire at will. Fire torpedoes.
Target shields have failed. 4 shields failing.
At max impulse. We follow them. Uh-oh. We are absolutely gaining on them. Cut impulse? What the hell is this? Those rifts open into fluidic space. The Borg have tangled with the Undine in fluidic space before, sir, but they were defeated. They were unable to assimilate the Undine, and without that, the Undine were able to push them out. If they're willing to send a force into fluidic space again, the Borg must think they have adapted in a way that will allow them to defeat the Undine. This region is ours to protect, sir, and our orders are to eliminate the Borg threat. I recommend that we engage the Borg and the Undine and secure the area. Wow, red alert, raise shields. Okay. I would really like it if one of you destroyed the other. Phasers fire at will on that biocruiser. Emergency power to weapons. Target the sphere. Phasers fire at will. Overload beams. All right, what else do we got around here? I mean, can I scan them real quick? We just did a super quick scanning. A combat scan, if you will. All right, come about. What is this? Another sphere. So we've defeated 2 Borg, and we have to get 1 more Undine. And I'll bet that it's there. Max impulse. Target that bioship. Oh boy. 2 of them. That's awesome. That is just what I wanted. The only thing that would be better would be a 3rd one. Where's that sphere? Why don't you come down here? And even there's a 3rd one. How did I open my mouth? Why don't I just shut up? Emergency powered weapons. Engage tachyon beam. Overload torpedoes. Overload beams. Fire torpedoes. Phasers fire at will. Ouch. Target that bioplasmic torpedo. What is that? Target the bioship. Fire at will. Emergency power to shields. Overload torpedoes. Target the other one. Fire. Phasers fire will overload beams. Engage tachyon. Emergency power to weapons. Fire torpedoes. Ouch. Oh man, I don't like getting hit by torpedoes. It's scary. Overload beams. Give me high yield torpedoes. Phasers fire will come about. Let's get a torpedo shot on this guy. Goodness. Oh, we got him. Captain, there is a Borg ship reappearing through the rift, and it has an Undine vessel locked in a tractor beam. Sir, if the Borg brought an Undine vessel to our dimension, they must have some purpose for it. They may have even adapted to the point that they can assimilate the Undine's organic technology, or even the Undine themselves. Oh, Commander Flores, don't panic. I'm detecting Undine ships about to emerge from the singularity. Perhaps they're trying to rescue their ship as well. The Undine vessels are heavily armed, sir. I would recommend avoiding a confrontation if possible. Yeah, me too. We'll choose our targets carefully, but I want both the Borg and the Undine out of our space. Well, there's the sphere. Go to max impulse. Yeah, we're gonna steer clear of their heavy bioship, I think. Emergency power to weapons. Engage tachyon beam. Overload beams. Ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. Phasers fire will. So they said go to the Borg cube. Really? I'm picking up Undine life signs on the Borg cube, Captain. If the Borg transported Undine onto the cube, they are either testing a new assimilation process or they've already learned how to assimilate Undine. That could be real trouble for us, sir. Imagine defending the Federation against Undine drones. That sounds scary. We have an opportunity, sir. The Borg cube is damaged, and it will take some time for it to be fully operational again. We can take advantage of that and reconfigure our emitter array to temporarily block this cube's link to the collective. That will give us a chance to beam aboard and stop the Borg from completing their assimilation process with the Undine captives. It's dangerous, but this may be the only chance we get. Oh boy. Understood. Away team to transporter room 1. Oh man. The cube has been damaged, sir, and has entered a regenerative state. Based on our encounter with the Borg in the Tliss system, we know that they do not see humanoids as a threat and will only enter combat in their own defense or if a vital component of the ship is threatened. If we don't engage them, perhaps we can locate the Undine without having to fight. There is a background frequency that is interfering with my tricorder, but I believe there are Undine life signs somewhere on this level. Perhaps if we get closer, I can cut through the interference. Getting that popping here as well. It's the Romulan technology popping. Don't like that at all. Yeah, that Borg right there just kind of ignored us. That's okay. They can ignore us all they like. I would be perfectly happy if they wanted to just ignore us this entire trip. Let's take a look at the map. Guessing that I have to go there? That is pretty wild, though. I mean, that looks awesome. Captain. I believe I can modify your tricorder to be able to access the Borg terminals. I'm also running into the wall. However, accessing the terminals could alert the Borg to our presence. Make it so. And also, I'll stop running into the wall. Alright, so let's put a turret down just to be safe. I have a feeling as soon as we mess with this, these guys are going to wake up. Download Borg data. Sir, this data confirms that the Borg have Undine aboard and are trying to assimilate them. All right. That seemed to do okay. It looks like my team did all right there. Loot the bodies. What they got? Small power cell. That's not bad. It is better than a lockbox. And a small shield charge. Okay, that's not bad either. All right, well, if past is prologue, the same thing is gonna happen. So maybe we can be really cheeky about this. And I can just drop mines right where they're gonna res. Oh, I'd have to wait another, I don't feel like waiting 10 more seconds. So we'll get some of them with my clever little mine trap. Is that all of them? Oh, I was gonna go sword some of them. That's disappointing. All right, one more. A small power cell. All right, I'm gonna drop mines right here. There, those are for you guys. And then we will stick a turret here. All right, and this time I'll be patient and I'll come over here and I will drop mines right where they're going to res. This'll learn ya. Okay. Heck, maybe I'll even put the shields up first. Little shield generator. There we are. I mean, if I get that much time to prepare for them to attack, why not? Okay, I will read exactly what you had to say in just a moment. Those mines took out 2 of them. That's pretty sweet. And mines are fantastic. Disruptor sniper rifle. I don't know if I'm all that interested in that. Synth ale. No, thank you. Can't be drinking on the job now. All right, we can lower the force field here. I have a feeling that's gonna wake these guys up. Unlock force field. Oh, well, that was a little disappointing. I was expecting like a big, huge array of them to come after us there. All right, do I have my whole team here? I do. Okay. think this is the way. Let me just take a quick look at the map. It sure looks like it. There's something down here, so let's go that way. I am definitely detecting Undine life signs ahead, sir, but something appears to be wrong with them. The patterns don't match the information we have available on their physiology. Oh, that's the worst news. That's not great. Oh, wow. Well, that didn't help us. My shields are always, they're just a little too slow. They're super useful when I get them off, but they're a little slow, a little pokey. There's a whole lot of... Everybody all right? Deploying phaser turret. You know what? I think that's a great idea, but I don't know that we need it right now. Ew. Okay, I take that back. You were right, Zarba. I was wrong. Oh, they have him captured there. No, we can't let them live like this. Gosh. If I am running when that happens, I just keep going. All right, let's put a turret down. There, and now let's fire. Partially assimilated Undine. It looks like the Undine killed itself rather than risk becoming fully assimilated. Okay. Well. There are plenty more of them down here. I wonder if this Undine will off himself as well. What are those things? They look like pieces of Undine. Gross. All right, what about this one? Looks like he went out the same way. Whoa! Okay. Let's get over here and get turret set up. And maybe a shield too. Continue the cube exploration. We will do that, but I want to loot. I want to loot the bodies. Take items. Medium power cell. All right. Examine body. We got some expertise, so that's good. Captain, I'm now detecting one more Undine life sign, but I'm picking up Borg signals from it as well. Oh my. Oh, Druid Heal is going. I think we should better use a little hypo on ourselves. There we go. We should better. That's some good English right there. There! We were victorious! I never doubted it. What do we got? Personal shield mark 6. That's not bad. A small shield charge. I'll take it. And a small power cell. Overload the vinculum. That's this thing, I'm guessing. Can I... Oh, I can kind of activate it from here. Well... Okay. Captain, the cube appears to be reactivating. Recommend you beam back to the ship immediately. Yes, Ipswich 5 to beam up. Well, that was kind of scary. Sensor logs indicate we have successfully prevented the Borg from sending their findings back to the collective. However, we have no choice but to destroy this ship to prevent the Borg from recovering the data. I was gonna do that anyway. Arm weapons and target that cube. Emergency powered weapons. Engage tachyon beam. Ready high yield torpedoes. Overload beams. Look at that. Fire torpedoes. Phasers fire will... Oh, never mind. Looks like the Undine destroyed the Borg cube before we had a chance. Congratulations, sir. We've prevented the Borg from learning to assimilate the Undine and discovered the location of the Borg foothold in fluidic space. I'm sure we can adapt their techniques to open a singularity into fluidic space, Spur. But first, we should report our findings to Command. I agree. Yeah, so let's leave the system. Set a course for out of this system. Warp 5, engage. All right, there's Captain Martin. That was a close one. If the Borg had succeeded, I don't even want to think about fighting Undine drones. Good work, Commander. You've done the Federation a great service. Bunch of experience, bunch of expertise. Ooh, a rare kit. That's nice. And then, okay, so we have to pick between these. So they all seem to have like a plasma bolt burst. That does, I think, roughly the same amount of damage as 79 or 80. And this one has a Borg shield neuralizer, which does, okay, it puts a dot on, and it does limit shield regeneration. No, I don't know. Okay, what else do we got? This one has a neurosuppressant, which holds for 2.5 seconds, repeated after 4 seconds. Okay, that's of some interest. Heavy force plasma bolt. Tell me more. Does 87.1 plasma damage, 10% knockback. The thing is, I really like having an AoE weapon. Maybe I will grab this and give it to one of my minions here.
Congratulations, Commander.
29. All right, stay safe out there, says Captain Martin. The data you recovered from the Borg cube indicates that the Borg have established a foothold in Undine space. The Undine seem to make very little distinction between alien races, so it's quite possible that the Borg presence in their home is causing their aggressive behavior. We cannot afford a full-out war with the Undine. Their biotechnology surpasses even our most advanced technology. Therefore, we have assembled an expedition to remove the Borg presence from fluidic space. We found a system where the fabric of the two dimensions is breaking down. This is our best shot at creating a stable quantum singularity. The expedition will include USS Voyager, commanded by Admiral Tuvok. Oh, cool! He has analyzed the data you received from the Borg cube and is confident he can create an artificial singularity. Your orders are to cross into fluidic space with Voyager, locate the Borg, and remove them if possible. Avoid contact with the Undine. They will have the advantage, and you'll end up in a fight you can't win. Alright, so travel to the Kuda system, rendezvous with that fleet. Hey, Dax! I see you out there. What did we get? Adaptive transphasic torpedo. That's interesting. And then, a Mark 6 beam array is what we'll take. But, let's accept it. Okay. Close this. Where's that event that was going on? Did it end? I guess it ended. That's a shame. That's a shame. I was looking forward to that. All right. I just want to take a look at your ship now. Ah, that's very cool. That is very cool. One of these days I will not have ship envy. USS Thunder Eagle. It's a good name. I like it. All right, begin fluid dynamics.
Welcome to the Kuda system. I am Admiral Tuvok of the USS Voyager. I will provide tactical assistance on this mission.
Wait, it's not just you. There's a whole array of Starfleet ships here. And a Klingon ship. And a Romulan ship. Can I move him? I just want to see what we've got here. So there's that Klingon ship. There's that Starfleet ship there. There's another one. There's the Romulan ship. There's Voyager. Wow, there's a whole task force here. It's a privilege, Admiral. I studied the exploits of Voyager at Starfleet Academy.
Thank you. Your meteoric rise through the ranks is well known to me as well. Sensors indicate the division between normal and fluidic space is thinner here, making crossing much easier. The Undine have used this location in the past. We will use it now.
All right.
The majority
You
of the
got
fleet
it.
will
I'm
remain
in.
here to protect this area. Our team will enter fluidic space, locate, and then survey the Borg presence there. If possible, we will destroy it. When you are ready, Voyager will open the singularity.
I feel like it shouldn't be open the singularity, Admiral Tuvok. I feel like it should be more like, you know, we're ready when you are, or something along those lines. It shouldn't be like, I'm giving you an order, here it is. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this point here in improved weapon specialization. Again, I'll probably respec at some point. I'm just kind of picking things that look fun or look interesting. So we'll purchase that. All right. We're ready, Admiral Tuvok. Max thrusters. Set course for that singularity. And tell the USS Star Dancer to get out of the way.
We have made a successful transition into fluidic space. Unlike our own, this dimension is filled with an organic fluid. The main indigenous life form is species 8472. Sensors are detecting a Borg signature nearby. Your vessel will take the lead in the investigation. We will follow.
Acknowledged. We'll take point and find the source of the signal. Sir, we're being affected by a wave-like current in fluidic space, which is causing our ship to move involuntarily. I wish we had more time to study this phenomenon. Acknowledged. Go to max thrusters. This is interesting, the way we're like drifting like this. It's weird. Wonder if it'll affect torpedoes. I mean, I wouldn't think it would affect phasers. Well, let's just go to max impulse. I'm tired of waiting. Alright. Cut impulse engines. It's some sort of Borg device, sir. I recommend we approach to get a closer scan. Alright. Take us in. Half thrusters. Scan the device. Scans indicate this is an interplexing beacon, sir. The Borg must not be able to transmit their subspace frequencies as easily through the organic fluid that comprises fluidic space. These relays are boosting the signal to allow communication with the collective in normal space. This means we should be able to follow these beacons to the Borg foothold here. Set course for the next beacon. Awesome. Max impulse. Go to thrusters. Scan the beacon. Data acquired, sir. There appears to be a total of 5 interplexing beacons in the sequence. This one is just, or the next one is just ahead. Set a course for the next beacon. Max impulse. I guess so far it's probably good that we haven't actually had to see what's going to happen with our torpedoes. Cut to thrusters. And go to half thrusters. Scan the beacon. I see the next one. Commander, this beacon appears to be picking up a subspace tuition. Commander, this beacon appears to be picking up a subspace transmission from within fluidic space with a Starfleet signature. Recommend we investigate, sir. It could be a ship in distress. Agreed. Set an intercept course for the source of the signal.
We've been examining the data on the interplexing beacons, and we believe we may have discovered a vulnerability in the Borg subspace carrier wave technology. If it's acceptable to you, I would like the Venture to remain here and run some tests while you investigate the signal. We may not get another opportunity.
That is acceptable. We will investigate the signal while the Venture remains here. I think that Venture is just a bunch of cowards. Go to max impulse. Let's go check out that signal. This is weird.
This
Cut to
landmass
thrusters?
is unique in fluidic space. It is not a planet by Starfleet definitions. If I had to categorize it, I would say it is similar to the coral reefs found in Earth's oceans. The ground itself is a framework for living creatures. Fascinating. We are detecting a number of ships in the area. Starfleet, Klingon Defense Force, Romulan Republic, even Ferengi and Cardassian. Most species from the Alpha and Beta quadrants appear to be represented.
Well, that's weird. All right. We're near the Klingon ship. Cut to thrusters and scan that ship. Curious. These ships have identical configurations to ships found in the Alpha and Beta quadrants, but they cannot have been constructed here. I'm detecting alloys that are not used in standard ship construction. Run a metallurgical analysis. Aye, sir. Running analysis now. The alloys correspond to technology found on Iconia and in recovered Iconian technology. These guys again? But why would the Iconians make fake ships? I intend to find out. Sir, I'm detecting some kind of gateway opening and a huge fleet coming through. Great. On screen. Those must be more Iconian frauds. The Undine are destroying. Sir, we're picking up an incoming distress call from the USS Venture. Oh, I wish I hadn't talked badly about them. On screen.
Captain Simmons to Voyager. The Borg are here. We're taking heavy fire and need immediate assistance.
Set course to the Venture, maximum speed. Oh, I should not have made fun of them for wanting to stay behind and research that. Now they're probably not gonna make it. Come about, max impulse. Cut impulse. Check out those escape pods there. Is that all that's left of the venture? Yikes. Beam aboard escape pods. Dr. Cooper was in an escape pod, Captain. He wants to speak to you from the transporter room. Patch him through.
I never should have come on this mission. I'm a scientist, not an explorer. Take me out of this awful place right now.
Be quiet, Coop. Calm down for a second and talk to me. What happened?
The Borg attacked and we had to abandon ship. We were floating here, waiting, and then Undine. They came out of nowhere, tore through us like tissue paper. We shouldn't have invaded their space. They're so strong, we're weak. Please take me out of here.
What about Captain Simmons? She's not in the escape pods.
I don't know. It all happened so fast. She insisted on being the last one to leave the ship. I don't even know if she made it out alive. Now, can we leave?
I'm sorry, Dr. Cooper, but we have a mission to complete. You big baby. Alright, so we're going back to scanning the interplexers. Max impulse. Is Voyager following us? Oh, it is. How about that? Excuse me. Cut impulse engines. Just go in on thrusters. It's so weird. It looks like a waterfall there, or maybe like a water spout. It's very strange. Scan interplexing beacon. Beacon scan, sir. Coordinates of final beacon have been downloaded. This beacon is handling a significant amount of traffic, sir. The last beacon should give us the information we need. Uh-oh, that was a really scary sound. Cut impulse engines. New spawn point unlocked. Oh, that means that shit is about to get real. Scan the beacon. Sir, this is the final beacon. I have the coordinates of the Borg fleet. We're very close. Shields up. Proceed with caution. Okay, I was just gonna say, where's everybody else? The fact that we're the tip of the spear, though, I'm not thrilled about. You know what? Max impulse, let's just get in there and do this.
The Borg presence is much larger than we anticipated. Nevertheless, our orders are to remove as much of it as possible. Voyager will follow your lead.
Acknowledged. We're going in. Target that cube. Give me high yield torpedoes. And fire when we're in range.
Is that a Borg Unimatrix? It's
Well, never
enormous.
mind.
I admit that it is an impressive feature.
Engage Tachyon beam. Overload beam weapons. Phasers fire at will. All right. Target that sphere. Phasers fire at will. Fire torpedoes. Emergency power to weapons. That got him. Can I target that cube? I can. Awesome. Ready, Tachyon beam. Engage. Overload beams. Fire torpedoes. Phasers fire well. Target that cube. Phasers fire well. All right, another cube to go after. Emergency power to weapons. Engage Tachyon beam. Ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. Overload beams. Phasers fire at will.
Must destroy it before we can retreat.
The diamond? Sir, sensors are detecting Undine fleets converging on this location. We cannot fight them and the Borg. Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Also, there's something up here we can loot. Oh. Oh, it's a cannon. Boo. Overload beams. Engage Tachyon. Ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. Phasers fire at will. Emergency power to weapons. Emergency power to shields. Yikes! Ouch. Oh, that was really bad. Okay, let's get out of here. Modulate shields. Let's just duck away from the evil diamond for a little. Lick our wounds a bit, and then we'll come back. Holy cow, that was close. Oh, my poor ship really got beat up there. Is this damage control teams? No, it's not. That is. There we go. Hold your fire. Oh, no, hold fire. Yikes, this is bad. so one thing that I need to learn how to do is tell it to stop shooting. Escape through artificial singularity. We will, but like, I was kind of hoping to see if they dropped anything. It looks like they did. So we'll be right with you, Tuvok, after these messages. All right, now come about. Oh, I want to get this one over here. A mine launcher. I don't know if I really want a mine launcher. Go to max impulse. Let's get out of here. Cut impulse engines and approach the singularity. Cool. Enter singularity. Yes, let's get out of here. Remember to use brace for impact and engineering team. Okay. I don't know that I've ever used brace for impact before.
We need to report to Starfleet Command immediately. We thought that the Undine were responding to a Borg incursion into their space, but it now appears that the Iconians, or some entity posing as them, has created false Alpha and Beta Quadrant ships and sent them into fluidic space. Clearly, the Undine attacked us because they thought we attacked them first.
That is bad. Starting with the bad news, I see.
Good news. The spread of the Borg nanovirus has halted, and thanks to the Doctor's research, we should be able to prevent future planets from being assimilated in this manner. The Borg will adapt in time, but we have also stopped them from transmitting the technique for Undine assimilation to the collective. It is possible they could learn how to do so again. We will need to remain vigilant.
What about the Borg in fluidic space?
The Borg in fluidic space were forced to retreat, and logic suggests it will be quite some time before they trouble the Undine again. The end of the Borg attacks in their home might stop the Undine advance into our space. But if the Iconians continued to trick Species 8472 with false incursions, they could decide to invade ours in retaliation.
What happens now?
Voyager will take Dr. Cooper and the other survivors back to Earth. I suggest that we all confer with our fleet commanders to determine the next course of action. We have not seen the last of the Undine.
Understood. Until next time, Admiral. You have completed the Borg Advanced story arc. Hey! I'm gonna scan this gas here and grab it as a crafting material for the future. Can we, There we go. We may not have been able to remove the Borg presence in fluidic space, but it looks like the Undine will. Hopefully this will end their aggressiveness. However, I find your reports of false flagships in fluidic space troubling. If the Iconians are trying to trick the Undine into believing that we're invading their space, it could explain everything that's happened. Or unfortunately, it only means that the Undine may be prompted into an invasion of their own, and if that happens, our entire dimension will be at risk. Oh, bunch of stuff. Some torpedoes, that's nice. And some phaser beamer. We're gonna take the beamer, eh?
Congratulations, Captain.
30! You've obtained a resource used in a reputation. And I have unlocked a trait slot. Okay. Okay. Reputations offer reputation projects that cost a variety of materials and have special rewards for completing them. Once you've earned enough reputation points, you will need to unlock a special upgrade project to unlock the new reputation tier. There are several different reputations, each with their own set of reputation projects and unique rewards. Okay, so let's see that on mine. It kind of looks like I don't have any available right now. That's okay. At least I know where to look. Can go. That's right. Or are we not a captain yet? I thought we were. I thought 30 was captain. I'll unlock them at level 50. Oh, okay. Well, if nothing else, we are going to... Let's see, what do we want? Hull penetration, shield penetration. What do these give me? Defensive subsystem. Improves the amount of subsystem power available in your shields and auxiliary subsystems. Okay, so that makes cause your starship shield to regenerate 0.1% of their maximum capacity every 6 seconds. Very nice. Commanding Sins with the raid. Hey, thanks very much. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream today. What were you playing today? I hope it was something awesome. Excellent. You were probably doing super awesome, amazing things, whereas I'm just little. I mean, I just made level 30 right now, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. It's been a good day. I made level 30 today, and I think I'm gonna get a new ship pretty soon, which is awesome. Attic Online, thanks so much. KDF recruit stuff. I am doing that off stream, but I'm doing kind of the same. The Klingon questline is very different. I really like it, but it's very different. Hi Jenny, welcome everyone. Okay, I kind of like being more tanky, so I'm gonna take that. Heaven knows I'll probably come back and respec this pretty darn quick. Oh, we can get a ground skill too. What ground skill are we gonna get? What's this one do? 90% applied to... Okay, increases the amount of damage prevented by your personal shields. That sounds pretty awesome to me. We'll take it. Okay. I just made level 30, so I am gonna duck back to Earth because I think I get a new ship now. And I'm pretty darn excited about that. Not that I don't like the Ipswich, it's a fine ship, but I'm looking forward to a new one. I'm definitely looking forward to a new one. Okay, if I completed, do I want to leave the system? Yes. There we go. Being hailed by Admiral Quinn on screen. Congratulations, Quentin Hammer. You've proven yourself to be invaluable to Starfleet and earned the respect of your fellow officers. Return to Earth Space Dock. I would like to formally recognize your contributions to the Federation. That sounds awesome. Helm, plot a course to Earth Space Dock. Maximum warp. The loading times. Star Trek Online loading times. They vex me. For y'all that just came in, my name is Steve. I stream primarily Star Trek Online Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday afternoon. Right now I'm talking to the Romulan ambassador for one reason or another. A group of our people are trying to create a new homeworld. Sela's capital city has erupted into fighting since she disappeared. So-called saviors struggle for power, and new ones rise and fall every day. We are witnessing the end days of an empire. I belong to a group of Romulans who, like you, want to survive. With our leader, Datan, we are throwing off the shackles of our past. We reject secrecy and deceit in favor of democracy and cooperation. I think I can get along with these Romulans. In creating a new world, we will remake our culture. We have found a planet we call Morian, New Romulus in our mother tongue. It can be ours, but we have much to do before we can truly call it a home. Our government has authorized me to ask you for assistance. Our people have been in strife for too long. Can you look past our history and help us build a new world? Okay, travel to New Romulus in the Beta Quadrant. You will have my support. All right. But I've got like other things going on right now.
The shuttle to Saturn will leave at 0830 hours.
Okay. Browse starships that are approved for your rank. Heck yeah, this is exciting. Okay. So, I mean, I don't think that that's one of them that I can get. I'll bet that that is not either. Now this probably is. Oh my gosh. That is the Enterprise D. How about that? Oh my gosh, how cool is that? What other options do I have here? The Celestial? Yeah, okay, I'm not as big as fan of that. The Envoy. All right, that is a sexy ship right there. That is a sexy ship. All right, so those are the three. The Galaxy, the Envoy, or the Celestial. Of the three, I mean, I kind of... Oh, you can filter them? Oh, okay. I kind of want to pick the Galaxy class, just, you know, for just because it's the Enterprise from TNG. But I don't think that I'm going to. I think now they're all the same statistically, right? 4 front, then 3, 32,500 hull. With a base turn is 6. They do not whip around, do they? Okay, so these are all the same. I'm gonna get a 3rd engineering console, and then a 2nd tactical, and a 2nd science. That is pretty fantastic. All right, I'm just gonna see what other options I have. I mean, this would be a lot of fun. It's just maybe on a different character, but it looks super fun. Like, I think that would be a hoot to fly on the Defiant. I think that would be just a kick in the pants. I think that'd be super fun. Or long-range science vessel. I think that's Voyager. Yeah, at the Intrepid class. How neat. All right, well, I think we're gonna go with, I'm gonna customize it a bit, but I think it is the Envoy class that we are going to pick up. Okay. We are not gonna call it that. I need to come up with a good name, don't I? So far I've been naming them after little towns in England, or not little towns, but smaller cities. And I think that's what I'm gonna do for this one as well. I'm gonna call this one, oops, don't need caps lock, Peterborough. 93612, that's fine. All right, now let's doll up that ship a little bit. I tell you, that is a short skirt. Great. I want to customize. Oh, I'll bet I have to. Yeah, that's still okay. Cancel. I do want to cancel my ship changes. I need to tell them. Here we go. Manage ships. And we will make the Peterborough my active ship. Ready, starship. Save and continue.
Security teams, report to Talking Base 6.
All right, we will mess with. I think I will mess with more of these kind of off screen, because I think that's going to take me a little bit. And I'm going to do all the cosmetic stuff off screen as well. So when I am streaming on Saturday, we will have the new look Peterborough for adventuring. That's going to do it for now, though, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening and go get myself some dinner. Thanks so much for stopping by. I want to thank Commanding Sins for the raid. I appreciate that. Everybody who came in and hung out, thank you very much. All of my streams wind up on the Spirit Color Studios YouTube channel. If you are of a mind, you can check out everything I have done so far since I was a cadet over on my YouTube. But that's all for now, y'all. Hey, TGIF, enjoy your Friday. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. So long.